Myself, Professor Pawar VK from Department of Geography, J.A.T Art, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon. On behalf of this video presentation, I welcome you all. Dear students, today's topic of our video is acid rain. The term acid rain was coined by Robert Angus in 1872 to refer mixing of rain in the air with pollutant gases released from burning of fossil fuels in power stations, factories and automobiles, and bringing about the dilute sulfuric acid or nitric acid or both together in the atmosphere. Acid rain simply means fall out of acids caused by sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides with rainfall. Now we will see the formation of the acid rains. There is the introductory part of acid rain. The main source of acid rains are oxides of sulfur and nitrogen, which are emitted from industrial establishments and different types of auto vehicles. In the process, oxides of sulfur and nitrogen released from fossil fuel burning stay long in the atmosphere and are oxidized into sulfuric acid and nitric acid. The process of acid formation, which can be given as the acids may remain in the atmosphere for a long time in clouds and fogs. On an average, sulfur dioxide constitutes about 60 to 70% and HNO3 about 30 to 40% in acid rain. Acid rains are not confined to the source areas of the emissions of oxides of sulfur and nitrogen. Rather, they cover much larger area far away from the source of emission of pollutants, because these pollutants, being in gaseous form, are carried away and spread over larger areas through wind and clouds. Water of rains is not neutral because of presence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which dissolves and makes it slightly acidic. When sulfuric acids and nitric acids are dissolved in rainwater, it becomes more acidic and pH of water falls. The pH of rainwater in certain localities of America, such as West Virginia, sometimes goes down up to 1.5 and in Europe as low as 2.4. The water becomes more injurious when the pH falls below 4.0. Now we will see the effects of acid rain. Acid rains spread in large areas and cause damages in various ways. For example, acid formed due to pollutants released from several mills in Germany and UK have caused widespread acid rains in Scandinavian countries like Norway and Sweden, with the result that most of Scandinavian lakes have lost their biological communities, and such lakes are now biologically known as dead lakes. In Anglo-American and West European countries, acid rains are often called lake killers because these rains have been identified as main factors of the deaths of lakes, which means the death and destruction of all aquatic life forms in the lake or water bodies. In Ontario region of Canada, out of 250,000 lakes, some 50,000 have been adversely affected by increase of the acidity in water. And of these, 140 lakes have been declared as dead lakes. Acid rains also affect human community adversely. According to Hamilton, an American doctor, about 7,500 to 12,000 people die of acidic sulfates coming out of combustion of fossil fuels all over the world every year. Acid rains significantly affect the soil fertility as increased acidity destroys mineral elements and other nutrients of the soil. There are reports from forests of Canada, America, Germany, and many countries of Middle Europe have been largely damaged due to acid rains. In plants, acid rains retard the rate of photosynthesis, growth of roots, and nutrient absorption from the soil. Soil microflora is largely damaged in acid rain affected soils. Acid rains, particularly dry depositions, damage historical buildings and monuments due to corrosion. In Europe and America, several valuable sculptures and antiques of precious marbles and other valuable stones are now being kept in museums to save them from the danger of acid rains. Taj Mahal of Agra in India is being spoilt by the sulfuric acid fumes formed due to pollutants released from Mathura oil refineries. The problem of acid rains in India is no longer alarming at present, as studied by Bhabha Atomic Research Center and World Meteorological Organization. However, recent studies in India have revealed that industrial areas of large cities like Delhi, Nagpur, Kolkata, Mumbai, Surat, Ahmedabad, etc. experience acid rains. It is mainly due to excessive burning of fossil fuels in thermal power stations. Now, we will see the effects of acid control measures of the acid rain. Now, the only remedial measure to reduce acid rains is to reduce pollutant discharges in the atmosphere. Acid rain is not a local problem, rather, its dimensions cover international areas. Some possible measures suggested to reduce acid rains are like: number one, low pollutant producing fuels should be used compulsorily. Number two, during combustion of fossil fuels, methods should be adopted to reduce the formation of pollutants. Number third, oil desulfurization by using hydrosulfurization techniques should be adopted. Number four, vehicular pollution should be minimized. Number five, screening of pollutants from exhausts and fuel gases should be practiced. Number six, instead of fossil fuels, use of alternative energy sources should be adopted. And number seven, liming of lakes, streams and rivers by using limestones and dolomites should be carried out after regular intervals in acid rain prone areas.